Hello folks, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today I want to talk about top energy stocks. So with that, today is May 14, 2021. So here I got some images. First is One Oak, one of my favorite stocks. It's in the energy sector, very good stock. Next is EOG Resources. Again, it's a great stock. I love investing in EOG Resources. And the third is Continental Resources. It's also a good stock. I think it's a good one to invest. So with that, what I've done today is I've looked at these energy stocks which are doing very well in a 1 year time frame. And also I wanted to make sure the gross margin is pretty good. So gross margin greater than 15% and average 3 month volume is greater than 1 million. So that way we don't look at some very thinly traded stocks. Instead, look at strong, stocks with good volume. So with that, let's jump in and look at the energy companies. And before that, let's look at the sector performance year to date and see what sector is doing well this year so far. So with that, here is a sector performance in year to date so far. We are in May right now. It's about 5.5 months or so. So as you can see here, this year energy is doing very nicely. It's 44% so far. And then we got financial services, basic materials, and so on and so forth. One of the key things to note in the investing world is you got to look at what's trending. So as of now, clearly energy is trending. So if energy is trending higher, it pays to invest in energy stocks. So that way you kind of work with the trend and invest that way. And if you're a contrarian, you can also look at what's trending low. For example, technology. It's beaten down. You could invest in technology as a counter trend play. Typically, people like to play either trend or counter trend. So those are the two, very important techniques people do. So with that, today we'll look at trending in the sense energy is trending. Typically if the sector is going up, the stocks in the sector will also generally go up. So you're kind of trading with the trend. So with that, here are the top stocks. I got one page here. So the way this is sorted out is really we got all the companies here, and I got market cap. I'm very peculiar or very particular on sales and sales growth, so I put that also here. And gross margin. I wanted to make sure gross margin is greater than 15%. So and then I got short ratio, price to sales, and performance 1 day, 1 month, all the way to 1 year. And I sorted this by 1 year. The stock on the top has done very nicely for 1 year, and then it's on a descending order. And I also basically indicated how much off it is from 52-week high, so that way you know whether you're investing at the top or you have some room to grow. So with that, at the very top, you got US Silica Holdings. It's $11 stock, not too much at all. Very low price stock, and as you can see, a nice sales growth here, 811 million. And right now, the sales growth itself is negative, as you can see. But as if you look at the trend here, 1 year it is a minus 40%, but if you look at quarter over quarter, it's minus 13. So I see, there is some growth here. It's really, the way sales growth is working is, it's down a lot, but now there's some improvement. So I look at those improvements also. Nice gross margin. I like this gross margin, and institutions are buying into this stock, and it's got a little higher, not too high short ratio. And as you can see, it's done very nicely for 1 year and still room to grow. They're 24% off of 52-week high. Then we got Callon Petroleum. It's one of the stocks that trades widely, as you might have noticed. And this one has got a high short ratio, and it's got positive sales growth. That's a good thing here, and $1 billion in sales, and done nicely for 1 year, 439%. And as you can see, they're down for the week, but they're up very nicely for 1 year. So this is a short squeeze, as you can see, a short squeeze play. So it's really doing nicely in one day, but down all along. So probably short squeeze must have started now. I think there is more room to go for this stock. And then you got a couple more here. I highlighted few that are very good from a the revenue growth perspective, and also I like Matador. It's also a good stock. As you can see here, it's improving from a sales quarter over quarter sales perspective. And if you look at PDC Energy here, $41 stock, done good for a quarter over quarter growth, as you can see here, and nice growth here for 1 year performance is very nice, 295. And this also has got little higher short ratio. That's why so these stocks kind of go up a lot sometimes. And as you go through even UUUU, it's also a good stock, $5 stock. This also trades widely, and right now it's a very high valuation, very high short ratio at this point. Stock trades widely, have done it has done nicely for 1 year. And CMAX, Cimarex Energy is also one of my favorite stock. I like to invest in this, stock also. As you can see, it has done nicely. There is a good quarter over quarter sales growth, and done very nicely for 1 year. And they got good gross margin, 49%. And then we got a couple more here: ChampionX, Transocean, Targa Resources. All I think they got pretty much, with the exception of Rig here, Transocean. All other stocks have got good sales growth, and they've done nicely for 1 year. Rig has, as more and more drilling goes on, this company kind of takes advantage. This used to be a very high flyer stock 10 years ago, but now it's, fallen down so badly. Then we got a couple more here, Enable, Magnolia, and so on and so forth. I love Diamondback also. It's a great stock. It's done nicely quarter over quarter. All of these stocks have got nice 1 year growth. Then Tellurian, it's a very low price stock here, done very nicely for 1 year. I think this also has got very good room to grow. Same story with Hess and Apache, have done nicely. Good quarter over quarter sales growth and nice 1 year growth. I love these stocks also. And next, I got a couple, very good stocks here. I love PXD, One Oak. I also love EOG. All are great stocks. And if you look at these, they've done nicely. There is a positive sales from a quarter over quarter perspective, and nice 1 year growth. And same story with the MPLX, Northern Oil, Southern Energy, EOG. I think they all done nicely. I think it's good to pick them up and hold it for a while. And many of these stocks have got good dividends, so you get the stock appreciation as well as dividend. Then we got a couple more here: Vet, Enquire, Gas Log. And as you run through this, I also like EPD, Enterprise Product Partners. They have not done great, but it's a good stock. And then you got Penumbra, Suncor Energy, Williams is also a good stock, and so on. Enbridge is a good one if you want to. If you are a dividend investor, Enbridge is a great stock here. So with that, I know that's the wrap. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Thank you.